Hello everyone, good morning, good morning, good morning. Um, to be honest, it's been long I did a live video either on Facebook or Instagram, and it's just because I've been very busy with a lot of things, projects, family and all. But I just thought it was necessary for me to do this live video this morning, and it's because of my post that I made. Was it last night or this morning? I've received a lot of messages from people in my inbox asking questions about relocation, and to be to be honest, I've been talking about this relocation for a long time, because I own a travel agency called Libitos Travels, and if you guys have been following my posts, some of the times I just put content about a travel agency out there, but I just thought it's necessary for me to. I find it difficult to be testing everyone at a time, but let me just make this, it's going to be a short video just to explain how, to answer some questions basically about relocation, and if you really want to, or you're planning to travel abroad to the UK to maybe work, or you want to further your education. Yes, Alpha Cynthia, how are you doing? Good morning. You are doing great though. I see on your post another. Well done, girl. Good girl. Oh, okay. So back to my discussion. Now, the UK has made it very attractive for people, young people, to come over to study, giving a lot of good morning, good morning, good morning. Giving a lot of opportunities to young professionals that are ready to take their career to the next level, so to say. This part is the study part. There are different parts where you can come to. There's different routes you can follow to the UK. As a professional, maybe you are a doctor, a nurse, a pharmacist, or any healthcare profession. There are actually a visa that is specifically for that category, though it's not easy for you to get by because you have to do some you have to write some exams and pass some exams before you can come over to the UK to work as a doctor, nurse, or a health worker basically. But as an IT professional, a business person, and you want to come to the UK, I will usually advise that you come in first to study, take a course, maybe study for masters, take a master's degree in your career line, and just kind to know about the country itself, the environment, kind to know about your industry here, because it's definitely different from where we're coming from in Nigeria. So for the study visa, it gives you the opportunity to come with your family. Good morning, good morning. The study visa gives you opportunity to come with your family, which means you can relocate with your children, your wife, or your husband. So far you have your BSc, then I think you are good to go. The documents you need is you need your BSc certificates, you need your transcript, you need your WAEC certificates. Sometimes they might ask you to provide WAEC scratch card for them to verify your WAEC certificates. You need that as well. Once you have those certificates, then you write your statement of purpose, then you research on the school you want. If you're working with our organization, Ibitos Travels, we help you get admission into the various schools with different courses that are related to your career. We advise you on career paths that you want to go, and we let you know how the industry is in the UK. We help you with that. We help you from starting from registering, from your admission to you getting your visa. So if you have a BSc and you're planning on traveling and you want to forge ahead, I will advise that you get your transcript, you get a certificate, you get your WAEC certificate, then you can start looking for schools to come. Now, the master's degree the price is between the ranges of 13,000 to about 16,000, depending on the school and the location. I usually advise people that are coming to the UK, if you know you have family, I will advise that you look at the northeast, you know, northeast York side of the UK is quite affordable to it's affordable to settle down as a family. Then after you're done with your school, then you can now move ahead to maybe London and any other place you might so wish to stay. Because coming in here, you don't just look at the cost of your tuition or your school. You also have to look at the cost of living as well. You know, cost of living in the northeast part of the UK is quite affordable compared to other parts. So I advise family, if you're coming as a family, to look around that area, or you look at Scotland. Just people don't like to go to Scotland, maybe because it's quite cold, so people tend to run away from there. But you can look at Newcastle, you can look at Sunderland, you can look at Manchester, you can look at Leeds, you can look at maybe Tisa University in Middlesbrough. Those are the areas that you can actually look at, that are quite affordable. You can look at Bradford, you know, those places are quite affordable. Another thing I want to talk about is you don't need to pay all your tuition fee. What they request, most schools request of you to pay £4,000. If that is converted to Nigerian Naira, it's about using the exchange rate of 575, the CBN exchange rates, that will give you about maybe 2.2 or so. With 2.2, you'll be able to pay that £4,000 from Nigeria. After paying that, then the major part of the money is your visa fee, which is about 1,200. That's expensive because of your health insurance, because when you're coming, you have insurance. Your health insurance is very important, and you have to pay that from Nigeria. So that is why it's quite expensive. So aside from that, those are the basic expenses you have to incur. Then you have to prove your maintenance fee, which is the money you put in your account to show that you have the balance of your school fees and you can actually afford to stay back in the UK without having to rely on public fund, because you're not allowed to apply for any public fund. You're not entitled to it. So you have to show a proof that you have that money in your account. If you're coming as a single student, you need about 10 million to put in your account to prove that. If you're coming as a family, maybe family of two, that is, you're coming with your wife, then you must be looking at something like 14 million. If you're coming with one child, that is about 18 million. That's 3 people. If you're coming like that, you just keep adding more fee to it, basically. So that's what it entails. So if you're planning to come to the UK, you have to plan very well. You have to look at the cost, because especially when you don't have any support system over here in the UK, if you're coming alone, you should know that you must have at least 3 months rent before you settle down to say you want to get a job. Another good part about this is your spouse, we have the opportunity to work many hours, but as a student, you're only entitled to 20 hours. But if you're coming with maybe your husband, your wife or husband, they'll be able to work many hours. They can work as many hours as they want in a week. I do advise people, if you're coming with your family, it's very important that you come with your wife first, so that she can work full-time while you're in school. Then she can support you to pay off your school fee, and you can also have some money to save to pay other bills, if that makes sense. So Olujimi, good morning, thanks for joining. So that's basically what it is. It's a very straight process. So far you have your documentation, their rights documentation, and let me not forget to add that after your master's degree, you're entitled to 2 years post-study. As at now, you get 2 years post-study after your master's degree. Your post-studies enables you to look for a job that is going to sponsor you to stay back in the UK. So it's a good opportunity for anyone that is willing to relocate to the UK, you know. Within that 2 years, you can get a job that's going to sponsor you. Even you can, if you decide to go into the health sector, well, you can get a job that can sponsor you, maybe healthcare visa. And if you're a doctor or anything, then you can, if you're a doctor, a nurse, or any other occupation that is in the health sector, you can actually write the exams, and you definitely get a job to sponsor you to stay back, which is the tier 2. So if you're coming in as a student on a tier 4 visa, you have the opportunity to switch to other type of visa that can give you the opportunity to remain legally in the UK. If you need any other advice or any other clarity aside from what I've said here, please feel free to inbox me. If you want to speak to me, I charge. I started charging for consultation. I do that because a lot of people come and they ask questions and they go back, they come back 4 months. So we only deal with serious students. Currently, we are not taking September intake because we have our students that we're working with are coming in September already. Majority of the schools have closed their admission for September, but January is coming. If you're thinking or you're planning to come in, maybe January, you can reach out to me, come to my inbox, and I'll give you all the information you need to start with, and that's going to be January. And January admission starts from September, October. Then we start taking other students for January intake. So it's a great opportunity for you if you're a young person that wants to explore, that wants to. I can tell you that I made the decision in 2020, and I'm not regretting it. It's a very good decision. It has really turned my life around in terms of my career, in terms of my personal development, in terms of everything, every area. It has really helped me. My kids, they go to school. You don't have to worry about school fee. You don't have to worry about school fee. You have to just kind of develop yourself. Look for a course that you know that, okay, is going to help you develop your career, forge your career. Look at what you do, what you love to do, and just go for it. And when you're done, then you start looking for a proper job, because as a student,